Coming up next on AHSAA Weekly. AHSAA Executive Director, Coach Steve Savarese. Pinson Valley Head Football Coach, Sam Shade. AHSAA Cross Country and Swimming Championships. Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Football Game Highlights.
Home making you sick? Moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions can remedy any mold or mildew problem in your home. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong. Get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
This holiday season, visit Festival of Lights in Oxford, Alabama for an unforgettable drive-through family-friendly light show. Enjoy the twinkly lights, visit with Santa, go ice skating, and more. Tickets on sale now at oxfordlights.com.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Your health is everything. It is your wealth. Your family's wealth. Being and staying healthy is the only security you can give to yourself and loved ones, your family. With a multifaceted approach to health and wellness, our family will assist and guide you in that quest. Live responsibly. Join our family. Call and make your appointment today.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Your neighborhood Grub Mart is your one-stop shop for everything you need when you're on the go. Grub Mart features the best prices on Coke and Pepsi products and is the home to the 99-cent bag of ice every day. And Grub Mart is your exclusive home for the popcorn bucket. Purchase yours for only $5.99, then bring it for free refills throughout the year. And save every day with your Grub Mart Super Saver Card. When you're on the go, it's good to know Grub Mart has everything you need. Gas, diesel, and delicious Oleo donuts. In business over 78 years, visit your local Grub Mart today.
Well, Coach, thanks for spending some time with us. Always enjoy talking with you. And let's start with the game we've got today, the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Game. It's a great event each and every year. And let's give us your thoughts about this annual All-Star event that happens between both Alabama and Mississippi.
Well, thank y'all for having me on, and I want to publicly thank y'all for the wonderful job that you did last week for the Super 7. Y'all have absolutely been the best talent we've ever had for the Super 7, and I hope y'all continue to do it for a long time. I want to thank WOTM for the wonderful job they did with the production. We've had so many compliments regarding your broadcast, so thank you very much. And I do want to say this, when any time that I get on through an interview with Rick Rhodes, I get nervous because every time he beat us so bad when we coach against each other, I just start to get nervous. So,
I don't think your memory's too good, Steve.
Well, Rick Rhodes is one of the finest coaches we've had representing our state, and what a privilege it is for me to be on with both of y'all this morning. The Alabama-Mississippi game has been a tradition in our state for over 30 years. I've had the privilege of coaching in this game multiple times. The relationships that you build with the players, I'll never forget the first year I coached in this game. Mr. Washburn called me and he said, Coach, I need you to coach defense. And I was an offensive guy, an offensive line coach. And he says, I really need you to coach the defensive backs in this game. And I said, Mr. Washburn, I'll do the very best I can, and I look forward to it. Well, I get there, we have 5 all-SEC players in the defensive back, highlighted by Roman Harper. I was a great coach that night. And I'll just tell you, this is one of the greatest games you ever have a chance to experience. The great relationship we have with Mississippi, we have so many values that are very consistent with our states, and to watch the competitiveness of this game, it's just to me, this is one of the greatest high school all-star games in the country, and for it to have survived for over 30 years is a testament to the two associations and their commitment to high school football.
I appreciate that, Coach, and well said for sure. I want to go back just a little bit. You know, when we first started doing our broadcast in August, we kind of sat here and said, boy, hope we can get through this season. A lot of people thought this would never happen, that we'd never get through a football season. Obviously, we could talk a long time about the great job that you and your staff have done, and compliments for that. I mean, you literally saved our football season. But just your thoughts as we wind it down here about 220 and about the season and about actually pulling this thing off and putting it all together.
Well, I think of two words, prayerful and thankful. And when I say prayerful, I'm very thankful to the good Lord for giving us each week, 1 week at a time, and his guidance. But I'm also thankful for our member schools. And when I say thankful, they're the boots on the ground. They're the ones that follow the guidelines. Our staff did an awesome job. Denise Ainsworth was our fall sport practice guidelines liaison. Our state health director, Dr. Scott Harris, our medical director, Dr. Jimmy Robinson, all of his staff, the State Department of Education under the direction of Eric Mackey, everybody played a part. So, as you know, and when we coached, it's a team effort. And without everyone working together, we could have never accomplished what we did. But I am very thankful for our member schools to practice all the guidelines to mitigate the virus, and to be standing here today, again, is a blessing.
And, Coach, you're also standing in a historic place, Crampton Bowl, the host of this year's game. It's been played in different venues in the state of Alabama. If you will, just talk about Montgomery, Crampton Bowl, and the opportunity to play the game there this year.
Well, it's always a privilege to be in Montgomery at the Crampton Bowl. We're very thankful to our mayor, Johnny Williams, and everyone who allows us to be here each year, it's every other year now, to play the game here. It's a wonderful facility, and our kids have a ball when they're here.
Coach, we've got one more All-Star game coming up here next week, and it's got a new home as well.
Yes, sir. Well, we usually play our North-South All-Star game in Montgomery. But what happened was our coaches voted last year to move that game to December. So now we have back-to-back All-Star games, and I think a very good move. And so next week we go to Mobile, to the University of South Alabama and their new stadium. I know our kids will really be excited about that. I had the pleasure of going to a game there about 3 weeks ago, and it's an awesome stadium. So we look forward to returning to Mobile, being with those great folks, and having our North-South game next week.
And, Coach, it's called an all-star game for a reason. All-star talent all over the field today at Crampton Bowl. And I know you're obviously the Alabama side. It's what you oversee each and every year. A lot of fantastic players we can look forward to seeing play on Saturdays next season.
Well, I've watched this game since its inception. That just tells you how old I am. I don't think I've ever missed one. I hope I haven't. And to watch the great players that have played in this game, it's just been a privilege, from the Julio Joneses to the Cadillac Williams. You know, I had the privilege of coaching Cadillac also. And when I was coaching Cadillac, I think we were up 40-7 at halftime, and Mr. Washburn came up to me on the sideline. He said, "Now, Coach, don't y'all get the big head when you go in that locker room. We got to come out and win this game." And I told Mr. Washburn, we were in Mobile at that time, I said, "We got this, Mr. Washburn. You go back to Montgomery. We're in good shape on this game." But Cadillac Williams was an awesome player. Well, I could tell stories about so many. I was in an airport, and somebody came up and gave me a big bear hug from behind, about squeezed the breath out of me. It was Roman Harper, you know, and I'll never forget Jameis Winston when he played in this game. T.J. Yeldon was running the ball to the right. The play wasn't going anywhere, so he broke it back to the left. So the quarterback came out in front, and Jameis, who won a Heisman Trophy, went downfield and threw a block to, spring T.J. Yeldon. These kids compete. They play hard as a team for the state of Alabama. But the greatest players who have ever played from this state have played in this game.
Coach, thanks for spending some time with us and walking down memory lane a little bit with the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Game. And I think you said it best. It is an All-Star Game that has stood the test of time over 30 years running. And congratulations on this season and hosting another Alabama-Mississippi game this year in Montgomery.
Well, again, to both of y'all, thank you so much for having me on. I'm very grateful for all that you guys do. Vince Early, we can't thank you enough. Y'all are the best. And this has been the best relationship we've had with the network, and we hope y'all stay with us for a long, long time.
I'm all in.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Things a little bumpy in your driveway? Ox Foundation Solutions has the expertise and the know-how to repair cracks, wet basements and crawl spaces, and uneven floors in your home. Ox Foundation Solutions will come up with the right fix for you. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong. Get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
HMR of Alabama provides services for Alabama's state veterans' homes and is proud to serve the Colonel Robert Howard State Veterans Home in Pell City. With competitive pay and benefits, your career serving those who served our country can begin today. If you like to help people and enjoy new challenges, contact HMR of Alabama by logging on to hmrveteranservices.com and choose the Careers tab to find out how you can join the HMR team.
Hello, I'm Taylor Sloan with the City of Oxford, with a word about one of our city's most precious resources, water. Clean water enriches our lives in so many ways, but we cannot afford to take it for granted. Remember, every time you pour something unnatural down the drain or in the environment, and every time you litter, our beautiful lakes and creeks suffer. Our city is beautiful. Let's all join together to keep it that way. Stop pollution where it starts, and help protect our waters for life.
Don't just dream it. Call Family Savings Credit Union. Right now, get something you want for as low as 2.24% APR. You can even apply online or by phone. Family Savings Credit Union, where your money grows with you and your family.
Here this afternoon, Mickey Shadricks and Coach Rick Rhodes back with you at halftime, and we are joined now by a very special guest, Pinson Valley head coach Sam Shade. And we talked about Coach Shade a little bit in the first half, one of his players having a big game here in the first half. Coach, first off, thanks for taking some time to join us. Let me congratulate you on the state championship. You've had a few days to reflect on your first season as head coach and winning the state championship. Tell us a little bit about how you feel about the season.
Well, it was a very special season, especially with all the obstacles and things that everybody had to overcome, including our team as far as COVID-19. So this is a year that I know I won't soon forget when it comes to a football season.
Coach, I just wanted to ask you a question about coaching. You know, you've coached really at every level, settled into the high school ranks, first head job at Pinson Valley. You get a state championship. What led you back to the high school level, and you know what are the rewards of doing just that?
Well, I knew I would eventually go back to high school. I mean, I had such a good experience the first time. Then you go to college, and that was exciting. It was fun, and had a year in pro ball. But when the opportunity came to be a head coach, that was a big part of me coming back to high school was, eventually I wanted to be a head coach, and it's something that I've enjoyed this past season.
Coach, I got to ask you about your player, Kool-Aid McKinstry. He's doing his thing here in this first half. Just, if you will, just sum up what type of player he is. He obviously gets a lot of accolades, and you've had the opportunity to coach him.
Well, he's just got a lot of versatility. He's a guy, obviously, he can play on both sides of the ball, offense or defense. I'm not saying he's the same type of player, but I can remember Champ Bailey playing over at Georgia, playing a little bit of offense and also playing defense. I had a chance to play with Champ for 4 years in Washington. So, just kind of a similar player. Obviously not the same guy. He's got a long way to go from that aspect, but a very versatile player.
Well, what does it look like for your club for next year, Coach? Let's look ahead to 2021.
Well, I'll tell you what, this past week I was looking at the depth chart. Defensively, we lost a lot on defense. We actually started 10 seniors. One of those guys got hurt, so we ended up starting 9 seniors on that defense. But we lose a lot on defense. Got some guys coming back on offense, but we'll have a lot of work to do this offseason to match what we had last season.
Coach, high school football is special. You played at every level, but there's nothing like high school football. You actually won a state championship where you played your college football at Bryant-Denny Stadium. I got to ask you, what did that feel like for you?
Well, it was a great feeling for me. I know the morning of the game, we took our team to the Bryant Museum. That's a special place for any football fans, and our guys enjoyed it. And being able to go out and win that game at Bryant-Denny, it meant a lot to me, especially having played there and down at the university. So just a special time, really special time.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us here at halftime. Congratulations on a fantastic 2020 season, a state championship. We look forward to following you again next season.
All right, we got to get the win right now. Got to win the second half.
Thanks, Coach. All right, Pinson Valley head coach Sam Shea joining us here at halftime of the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Game.
Ho, 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 says no, no, no.
That's right, Santa. At Sarah Automotive, no money down, no interest, no payment till 2021. You even keep the rebates and incentives. Plus, with your purchase of any new vehicle during this big holiday sales event, you'll receive a new 50-inch smart TV from Sarah Automotive. Don't wait, sale ends soon. Sarah Honda, Sarah Nissan, and Tony Sarah Ford on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 1A through 2A Girls, Cold Springs Eagles coach Justin Wiley. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 1A through 2A Boys, Hatton Hornets coach Brandon Behringer. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 3A Girls, Providence Christian Eagles coach Cliff Carter. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 3A Boys, St. Bernard Saints coach William Calvert. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 4A Girls, American Christian Patriots. Coach Charles Tiller. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 4A Boys, American Christian Patriots. Coach Charles Tiller. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 5A Girls, Lawrence County Red Devils. Coach Stanley Johnson. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 5A Boys, St. John Paul II Catholic Falcons. Coach Stephen Boyer. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 6A Girls, Homewood Patriots. Coach Joshua Donaldson. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 6A Boys, Scottsboro Wildcats. Coach Luke Robinson. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 7A Girls, Auburn Tigers. Coach Olivia Tafani. AHSAA State Cross Country Champions, 7A Boys, Huntsville Panthers. Coach Blake Borton. AHSAA State Swimming Champions, 1A through 5A Girls, Bayside Academy Admirals. AHSAA State Swimming Champions, 1A through 5A Boys, DR Miller Tigers. Coach Lisa Atkinson. AHSAA State Swimming Champions, 6A through 7A Girls, Huntsville Panthers. Coach Arthur Forden. AHSAA State Swimming Champions, 6A through 7A Boys, Huntsville Panthers. Coach Arthur Forden.
Home making you sick? Moisture and unsafe air from your crawl space can infiltrate your home, causing health hazards and high utility bills. Ox Foundation Solutions can remedy any mold or mildew problem in your home. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong. Get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
This holiday season, visit Festival of Lights in Oxford, Alabama for an unforgettable drive-through family-friendly light show. Enjoy the twinkly lights, visit with Santa, go ice skating, and more. Tickets on sale now at oxfordlights.com.
Have you tried the Popeyes chicken sandwich made with our buttermilk crispy chicken and our delicious toasted brioche buns with spicy or classic mayo? If you haven't, try it today for just $3.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
WOTM is the television provider for all Alabama High School Athletic Association championship events and special programs. WOTM is your home for the Super 7 football, state finals basketball, baseball and softball state championships, the AHSAA Weekly show, and WOTM also produced the first ever football playoff show, Super 7 preview show, and reclassification reveal show. Your exclusive home for all things AHSAA is WOTM. Contact your local cable provider to request WOTM to your channel lineup.
I'm Alan Parnell of the Parnell Insurance Agency. For 28 years, we've provided our clients in Alabama and Georgia with home, automobile, life, business insurance, and surety bonds. Our Oxford personal line staff is Michelle, Christy, Elisa, and Ty. Our Oxford administrative staff is Alan, Amber, Carrie, and Ty. We invite you to come to one of our offices in Oxford, Alabama or Tallapoosa, Georgia, and discuss your insurance needs with one of our insurance professionals.
Students learn sportsmanship from us, our coaches, the administration of the school, the parents. That's how we learn sportsmanship. Sportsmanship is one of the greatest tools that we can give our student athletes. It's respecting the game you're playing. It's respecting your opponent, respecting the field of play. That's what good sportsmanship is, and enjoying the game while you're playing.
Hot under the collar because your basement is full of water? Ox Foundation Solutions has the expertise and the know-how to repair cracks, wet basements and crawl spaces, and uneven floors in your home. Ox Foundation Solutions will come up with the right fix for you. It's time to get strong. How strong? Ox Strong.
It was a winning day in Crampton Bowl in Montgomery as Alabama snaps a 3-game losing streak, knocking off Mississippi 19-7, winning the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star Classic. Mickey Shadricks and Coach Rick Rhodes with you. And, Coach, we knew coming in it's an all-star game, all-stars all over the field, but especially on that Alabama defense.
Well, it was really a defensive day for Alabama. You can see from the very beginning it's going to be pressure and turnovers. The first of two by that young man right there, Terrente Hinton. He had quite a day.
And Mississippi, both quarterbacks, they were under pressure all day long today. Meanwhile, the Alabama quarterbacks, Coach, they were very poised. They rotated well throughout the game. Very effective day leadership-wise for Trey Higgins and also Will Crowder.
Well, yeah, they had overall a very, very good day. Crowder threw 2 touchdown passes. And this kind of got Alabama started right here. This is a reverse to Jawan Townsend, and then the big strike for the score.
Crowder and Christian Lewis hooking up late first quarter. They would do it again in the fourth quarter. And here is the other quarterback, Trey Higgins. He had a productive day as well, but a couple of turnovers. This was the first of the day. Mississippi able to knock it loose and get on the ball, and Alabama coming up with the pass break up there. And then Kool-Aid McKinstry doing his thing, Coach.
Well, he put on a show today. I mean, he had about as many catches defensively as he had offensively. There's another star that shined pretty bright today, Armani Goodwin. A nice run take Alabama down, and the field goal goes through to put Alabama up by 10.
Good day for Drake Tabers. He hit a couple of field goals. And then here's the interception late in the first half as Mississippi was trying to score before halftime. And Kool-Aid McKinstry coming up with the interception. He winds up returning it for a touchdown. However, it's brought back because of the blind side block.
Yeah, you saw it just fleetingly there on the right side of your screen. It's one of the rules that have come into football in the last few years to keep people safe. So that one is called back, one of two that were called back today.
Second half, and here we see a turnover here. Great play by Mississippi's Charles Thomas. He had a good solid game from his defensive back position, but then here's that second interception you were talking about by Terante Hinton.
Yeah.
Or correction, that was Noah Warren on the interception, and here's the blocked field goal as Trey Shorter got in and blocked it, and this was kind of an odd play as Keyshawn Lawrence stopped, heard a whistle, wound up returning it, but it did not count for a score.
It was called back because of an illegal formation by Mississippi, and it resulted in 3 Alabama points. And here's the second interception by Hinton. Runs it down. And it looks like Alabama is going to put this away, but not so fast.
Keyshawn Lawrence coming in and just strips it loose from Trey Higgins, and this time he does return it all the way back for the touchdown. And this would make it a game. This cut it to 13-7, but then Alabama puts it away here, Coach.
Well, beautiful throw and catch right there. Crowder to Lewis again. And here's McKinstry's second interception on the double pass. Just comes all the way across the field with the receiver. It's a nice over-the-shoulder catch, and have some fun after the catch. And just to put that ball away, though, when he gets to the sideline.
And awarded with the MVP trophy. Of course, what really matters is Alabama gets the big trophy. Alabama snaps a 3-game losing skid, beating Mississippi by a final of 19-7.